Orientation is locked. Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Who's in here, man? Alan, thanks for popping up, man. And thanks for buying me coffee last week, man. I appreciate that very, very much. So, Jonathan, how you doing, man? Let a couple more people come up in here. I want to go. Orientation is locked. That's annoying. Big play Slay in the building. Alex says Celtics by 15. Alex, are you a Celtics fan? If so, you just got yourself blocked. I'm just kidding. Not blocking you. Mike, how's it going? Oscar Lou, what's up? Austin, how you doing? Dylan, how you doing? Jonathan, gotta get me that hat though. Yeah, boy. That's that Mitchell and Ness. They always got the freshest. I haven't bought a Sixers hat in a while, man. Alex is a Celtics fan. Okay, you say Celtics by 15. Well, it's a preseason game, so I mean, I'm not really looking for the final score. We're blowing them Celtics out by 40 tonight. Ben Simmons 3 for 5 from 3 tonight. I'm glad I went live, man. You guys, I need this entertainment maybe more than you need it, to be honest with you. How long are they playing starters? Yeah, I'm going to talk about that in a second, my guy. Mike, how you doing? Vincent, how you doing? I'm at my son's school right now, picking him up. I got about like 40 minutes to kill. So here we are. I gotta get here early so I don't have to wait in line with 1,000 cars. It takes forever. It's horrible. Alex is a bot. Ben Simmons is gonna look like Curry. All right, so I'll just give you my predictions and then you can give me yours. First of all, I don't like having both headphones in. I can't hear myself. I was talking to RB, Philly Take with RB. I was talking to him earlier today, and he said, how long do you think the starters are going to play? I honestly think they're going to play a decent amount because there's no time to they don't have a lot of time before the season starts. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think this is going to be a normal, hey, what's up? Alan, what's up? I don't think this is going to be a normal preseason game because there's not a lot of time between now and the start of the season, and you want to get as much chemistry as you can with the starting lineup. I do think they're not going to play like, I don't think they're going to play Ben Simmons and those guys like 35 minutes or anything, but I think you're going to, 3/4, I would assume. Yeah, I think you're going to, Ethan, how you doing? I think you're going to see more than a normal preseason game where they would play like a quarter or a quarter and a half and then run a bunch of G League guys. You know what I'm saying? Because there's not a bunch of G League guys out there available. They don't have all these people out there. They just waived Ryan Brokoff and Walton Jr. So I'm expecting the starters to play a decent amount, man, and that's really what we're excited for. We don't really care about the final score or anything like that. I just want to see Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid apparently running pick and rolls. It's what Doc Rivers claims. I want to see... Yeah, Abe, that's what's up. I want to see Tyrese Maxey. I want to see Tyrese Maxey ball out. Like, that's the one thing I'm really looking forward to in these 2 preseason games is Tyrese Maxey getting like starter level minutes, just because the game doesn't matter in the long run, and seeing what he does, because I want Tyrese Maxey to be what Markelle Fultz was supposed to be before he wrecked a motorcycle and lied to the world. So I'm excited for Tyrese Maxey. The starting lineup is it's pretty much set, isn't it? I don't know if Doc and those guys announced it, but everybody pretty much assumes it's going to be Ben, Seth, Danny Green, Tobias Harris, and Joel Embiid. So I think that's going to be the starting lineup. But yeah, I'm excited to see Tyrese Maxey. I'm excited to see Seth Curry playing off of Ben Simmons in a 2-man game. If they're really running pick and rolls with Joe and Ben, I'm excited to see Seth spotting up, catching and shooting. I'm excited to see Danny Green catching and shooting. I'm excited to see if we're getting max player Tobias Harris this year, or if we're getting Tobias Harris that we've had the past 2 seasons, who is good, serviceable, a nice player to have, but not a $180 million player. I realistically don't think Tobias Harris is ever going to be a $180 million player, but yeah, that's what I'm excited for, man. Some matchups, you know what I mean? I just watched my guy Smokeless YT's video. I don't know if Smokeless YT, I don't know if you're in here, but I just watched your preview video and you were talking about matchups, and that was a good video, good shit. And sorry I didn't bring you up on the live stream before the Eagles game the other day, but I had E-Rock in there, and he's kind of a local celebrity, so I had to let him rock out. But I watched your preview video, and you talked about Ben Simmons versus Jason Tatum as a matchup to watch for, and that's always a matchup to watch for. Jason Tatum's a baller. We all know that. Sixers Twitter tries to say that he sucks all the time, but Jason Tatum's a baller. Jaylen Brown's a baller. Ben Simmons playing perimeter defense on those guys usually shuts them down, usually takes them out of their game more than pretty much anybody else in the NBA. Ben Simmons is top 2 perimeter defender in the league. You can quote me on that. So yeah, Ben Simmons versus Jason Tatum. Tristan Thompson versus Joel Embiid. You know that's no matchup. You know Tristan Thompson can't do anything against Embiid. He's going to try to. He tries to be physical because he tries to prove that he's, still a big force in this league. But Tristan Thompson can't hang with Embiid. He fouls he'll get 3 fouls in 10 minutes. And, I'm not worried about Tristan Thompson against Embiid. There's no other center on this team to even guard Joel Embiid. So I would think Joel Embiid's going to ball out first if he plays 2 quarters. I would think Joel Embiid's going to have no problem scoring on this team. He's probably going to drop 20 points in 2 quarters and then sit out the rest of the game. That's what I would assume. And I know I say it every year, but it's a preseason game. The game doesn't matter. I want to see Ben Simmons jack up some threes. Just do it. Game doesn't matter. Just pull up. Play like you play in a pickup game in the middle of the summer. All those videos you posted on Instagram every summer. You know what I mean? The combo dribble step back. Just do that, bro. It's a preseason game. You know what I mean? Give the fans what they want. We don't necessarily want to see that in a regular season game because I don't know if you can shoot above 25% on a step back 3 in a regular. But a preseason game, the game doesn't matter, man. Just ISO some people. Give us some dribble combos. Give us some step backs. Give us some mid-range jump shots. You know what I'm saying? Philly boy. Yo, man, you don't talk about firing Howie. Philly boy, I'm going to need you to go watch some of my other videos because clearly you don't listen very closely if you think I don't talk about firing Howie. I literally have a t-shirt that says Fire Howie. You can go get one on the Run It Back Teespring store. If you're real about that opinion, I will see an order for a Fire Howie t-shirt pop up in my email in about the next 5 minutes. But thanks for being in here. Ben will shoot at least 1 3 tonight. I hope so, man. Do you think Ben is going to shoot tonight? I hope so. I think he just should. There's no point in being hesitant in a preseason game. But we've seen Ben play in other preseason games. He jacked up that one against that little Chinese team that nobody ever saw again. And that was from deep range. I would like to see that. Did you really ask why we hate the Celtics? RJ, no, I didn't. I don't think I asked you why you hate the Celtics. I know exactly why we hate the Celtics, because we're Sixers fans and Boston sucks. Boston stinks. Boston's a terrible city. Boston's full of racists. Boston has shitty ownership. Boston is a bunch of scumbags. The Patriots, the Celtics, hate them. The Red Sox, fuck them. Fuck all of them. I hate Boston. But you're not going to tell me Jason Tatum's not a baller. You're not going to tell me you wouldn't want Jason Tatum on your squad, because you would. Michael, first off, F Brett Brown, and yeah, that sound like the start. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, man. Hashtag fire Brett Brown for life. Al Horford guarded Jaylen Brown for a whole half in the Al Horford did guard Jaylen Brown in the playoffs. And it wasn't good, was it? What did he drop, 35 a night? That was the genius that is Brett Brown. Who do you think will have the most impact on the game? It's going to be Joel Embiid, because Nobody can guard him on the Boston Celtics, and he probably knows he's not going to play the whole game. So I would expect Joel Embiid to have like 25 points in the first half, and then sit the second half. And Ben Simmons is going to go hard. And we're going to see a different Ben Simmons this year. We're going to see, it's one of those things. Philly ain't the best either. Philly is the best. Philly's the best city in the world. I don't care what you say. I just watched a video of a guy walking through open drug trade in Kensington. Drug addicts all over the street, trash everywhere. Yeah, it has its ghettos. We know that. At least we're not Boston. Oh my goodness. Al Horford is non-existent anymore. Nobody's apparently talking about him these days yet. Nobody's saying anything about Al Horford. He went to Oklahoma City. I don't know. Did Oklahoma City play a preseason game? Did Al Horford play in a preseason game? Ben's going to shut down Tatum, and Matisse going to stop Jaylen Brown. Yeah, you know what? I'm excited to... Philly, thanks. He said, I like how you tell the truth, man, even if you're wrong sometimes. I'm excited to see Matisse Thybulle, too, man. I hope he's added a little bit of something to his offensive game. Hopefully he plays a little bit more offensively in a preseason game, whereas he would be like a little bit more reserved in a regular season game where you'd be more worried about turnovers and those kind of things, you know what I'm saying? So I'm excited to watch Matisse Thybulle too. I want to see Isaiah Joe get some run, jack some shots up. Yeah, man. What are you guys excited to see, man? The Philly Take with RB is in the house. The day is here, my guy. Yes, it is. Only real psychotic hardcore Sixers fans are hype as hell to watch a preseason game. The fans that aren't that crazy about it, you'd be like, hey, put the Sixers game on. They'll be like, dude, it's preseason. It doesn't matter. Yes, it does matter. You shut your mouth when you're talking to me. Every single Sixers game matters. Remember when they used to have that blue and white scrimmage? I would search the internet high and low to find a stream of the blue and white scrimmage. That's how we do. I want to see 2010-10 from Ben tonight. Yes, sir. 2010-10. I can get down with that. What do you think about Furkan? Hey, man. Scar, thanks for being in here. I hope Furkan balls out, man. I hope, Furkan, the thing with Furkan is, and I talk trash on him all the time, because he just doesn't really offer you much besides a three-point shot. And the problem with that is he's inconsistent with the three-point shot. Some days he's Ray Allen. Some days he is Josh Richardson. Some days he's Lonzo Ball. It's like, it's just consistency. I hope we see more consistency from Furkan Korkmaz with his three-point shot, because at the end of the day, that's all he's going to give you. There's nothing more he's going to give you. But everybody needs that kind of player on their team. Everybody needs a player that's just going to catch and shoot. You know what I mean? And if Furkan can be more consistent, shoot high 30s, 38, 39, 40% from three, he's a valuable player. Yeah, people told me Richardson looks like a different player with the Mavs. I didn't get to see it, and I meant to YouTube the highlights today, and I didn't get to see it. What did Richardson do with the Mavs? And why do you think he looks different? He probably looks different because it's not Brett Brown's system. And the Brett Brown supporters, after he got fired, they already looked dumb. But when you watch the team this season, they're going to look even dumber. And when you watch the players that left, that underperformed here, like you're saying, Josh Richardson in the Mavs, when you watch these players perform on other teams, they're going to look dumber. I mean, we saw it last year with Trey Burke when he went to the Mavs. He wasn't even good enough to be on the floor in Brett Brown's system, according to the all-worldly, the czar of all basketball knowledge that there is, Brett Brown. Trey Burke wasn't even good enough to be on the floor, and then he cut the guy. And he goes and plays in the playoffs alongside Luka Doncic and earns himself a 3-year contract. Now, how dumb is that? How dumb does that make somebody like Brett Brown look and Brett Brown defenders. Like, just let it go, bro. You lost. We all lose. We all lose sometimes. Richardson dropped 23 points and shot 5 of 6 from 3. Yeah, but, I mean, Richardson had those games for us, too. Remember that Christmas Day game where he dropped 31 points, where we hit 21 threes, set an NBA record on Christmas Day, all that crazy stuff. You know, players can still get hot. I would still look for more consistency before I'm going to say Josh Richardson turned into a different player. You know what I'm saying? He has games where he's Brick City. He has games where he's on fire. The thing is, it's the shot mechanics. It will always be the shot mechanics. You can never overcome bad shot mechanics. You can't do it. There's a reason Steph Curry, Seth Curry, these players that have absolutely perfect jump shot form, there's a reason they shoot 40%, 45%. There's no room for error in the jump shot. You know, Ray Allen, there's a reason Ray Allen's the best three-point shooter of all time, or Steph Curry. There's no room for error in the jump shot. It's straight up and straight down. The shooting arm is straight up, straight back down. There's no room for error. You know, LeBron James type of jump shot where it's moving from left to right. Lonzo Ball type of jump shot. Josh Richardson type of jump shot. There's too many little things that can change in the jump shot form that can put the shot all off, you know, a millimeter to the right, a millimeter to the left, all that kind of stuff. So if your jump shot is broke, if the form is broke, you're never going to shoot 40%, 45%. That's just the way it is. That's facts. Because I taught myself how to shoot a jump shot from a young age, and I always shot a good percentage from 3 because I have perfect jump shot form. And you guys probably don't believe me just by me saying that, but there's videos on my Instagram page, and I'll post a video on YouTube sometime of me shooting threes. I have a perfect jump shot because I studied it when I was a kid. I know how it's supposed to go. If your jump shot's broken, you're not going to have a consistent percentage. Who do you think will have the biggest impact off the bench? Tyrese Maxey. I want to see Tyrese Maxey. Make that pick look good, look like a steal. I want to see him get buckets. I want to see Tyrese Maxey prove that 29% from 3 in Kentucky was a fluke, as he says it is, as John Calipari says it is. He claims he can shoot better than 29%. They all claim he can shoot better than 29%. I'd like to see him shoot 29%. And speaking of jump shot form, I don't like what Tyrese Maxey jump shot looks like. Like, I don't enjoy it. I think it's too low of a release. Like, I just think it's kind of ugly, but it's not broken. It's not going from left to right. You know what I'm saying? It's a consistent release. So whether I think the release is too low or whatever, it's a consistent release, and his shooting arm is straight. And, you know, so I think Tyrese Maxey can be a consistent shooter. Tyrese might shoot 34% from 3 this year. Yeah, see? And a combo guard, that's all you need. You know, you don't really expect a combo guard to be a 40% three-point shooter. 35, you know, be a good ball handler, a good playmaker, and shoot 35% and get that shot off quick and not be hesitant with it like a Markelle Fultz is these days. I saw Fultz make one in the preseason. He switched it, but god damn, it's ugly, bro. Magic fans always want to talk that mess. Oh, Sixers gave up too soon. Sixers gave up too soon. Look at Fultz out here. There's no way you watch Markelle Fultz jump shot form right now and enjoy it. It's ugly. It's painful to watch. Hurts my eyes. I hope Ben actually shoots more this season instead of hyping it up and makes a little improvement. Yeah, I hope he shoots more, but I don't think you're going to see him shoot like he hyped it up in those Instagram videos, because he always hypes it up, and you're not going to see. I don't think you're ever going to see Ben Simmons come out and just be a guy that's going to unload 28 shots in a game and shoot, you know, step back jumpers and get on a roll. You know, I don't think you're ever going to hear an announcer utter the words, Ben Simmons again. You know what I'm saying? That Mark Zumoff. Ben Simmons again. Yes. I don't think we're ever going to hear that. It would be a lot of fun. It would be very enjoyable for that to happen. But, yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think Ben's ever going to be a guy that's going to consistently shoot jump shots. But I think he just needs to get to the point where he takes them when he's wide open. And when the ball swings to him in the corner and he has space, he's got to just shoot it. Because the whole offense stops when you catch a ball in a corner off a swing and, you don't shoot it. I used to yell about T.J. McConnell, People liked his scrappiness and his energy. But when it comes down to the ball getting swung around the perimeter and it gets to T.J. McConnell, he stops, hesitates, won't shoot. It messes up the whole rhythm of the offense. Just shoot the damn shot. Is this year for a conditioned Embiid? I'm not. Zaire215, how you doing, man? Thanks for being in here. Shout out to 215. Shout out to Philadelphia. I don't know, man. I don't want to say anything about Embiid's conditioning because he, just like Ben Simmons' jump shot, he says it every year. He says he's in shape. He says he lost 20 pounds. I don't know how many years you can lose 20 pounds until you're 110 pounds and bone skinny. Like, how many times has Joel Embiid lost 20 pounds now? I don't know. Embiid is dominant the way he is. I would like to see him a little bit better conditioned, but I don't think we're ever going to see like what he looked like in college. But maybe one day. He said he's been focusing on his diet. He said he's been focusing on having his personal chef and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, Joel should be 180 pounds by now. Yeah, he lost 20 pounds every damn year. I've studied working out and bodybuilding for a long time, and I'm not a huge dude just because I don't put in the effort with eating 5,000 calories or eating a whole chicken for lunch or anything like that. But I know how hard it is to be on a strict diet by yourself when you're trying to do it yourself. You understand what I'm saying? NBA athletes don't have to do that, bro. You got millions of dollars. You can seriously pay a personal chef $100,000 a year to show up to your house every 5 days a week, 7 days a week, and make your shit. How easy would it? Just think about the benefit professional athletes have. How easy would it be to be in perfect shape when all you gotta do is wake up, your personal trainer drags your ass out of your bed, out of bed. You know what I'm saying? Your maid or two of them, butt ass naked if you want them to be, make you coffee and hand it to you as you're walking down the stairs in your slippers and your robe. You know what I'm saying? You get downstairs, your chef has scrambled eggs and bacon and all kinds of delicious shit, avocado toast, a protein shake already mixed up, creatine, whatever, already ready. Like, how easy would it be to be in perfect shape if you had that kind of money? You know what I'm saying? My phone died because I unplugged it to plug in the headphones. Are we contenders or is Zach LaVine away? Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I want to see what this team looks like with shooters around Ben Simmons. But I think ultimately maybe like the end of December, the end of January, you are going to come to the decision or the realization that we are a Zach LaVine away, and then Daryl Morey's going to pull the trigger and put some picks together and put some young players together and do that. Because at the end of the day, it's fun to watch, but is there a point if you don't believe you're a contender? You know what I'm saying? Is there a point in doing any of this if you don't believe you have a shot at winning? Ethan, I'm very sorry that I don't meet your standards as a YouTube streamer. Is there even a point if you don't believe that you have a chance to win a championship? You know what I'm saying? But also, Ben Simmons is young, Joel Embiid's young. They could go this whole season and then reevaluate everything. They could go this whole season and be like, all right, here's what we did. Here's how we fared in the playoffs. Here's what we looked like in the regular season. Now we got to add this, this, and this. I think Daryl Morey and Doc Rivers are going to be very patient with this team, as you saw already. They're not trading away Ben Simmons for James Harden. It's not happening. Liberty Ballers keeps posting it. I don't know why. Those guys used to be Sixers fans. I don't even know what the hell they're doing anymore. They're just posting clickbait every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, post clickbait, but be honest about it. I post clickbait, but I'm honest about it. You know? I made a whole 20-minute video about Ben Simmons saying he was moving in with Joel Embiid. There's not 20 minutes worth of content to talk about with that topic. That's obviously clickbait. But I'm not lying to the people. These news articles are attention seekers. That's all it is, man. Click, 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 click. Money, 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 money. And hey, man, like I said, I use clickbait in my thumbnails and everything because at the end of the day, I want the views. I get paid off of views. You know what I'm saying? I have ads in my video. I get paid off of ads. I want to pay some damn bills with this thing. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want it to be an annoying experience for the viewer, and I don't want to lie to the people. And when I do lie to the people, it's unintentional. Like when I said Jalen Hurts was going to get his ass kicked versus the Saints, and he went out there and beat them. That's why I came back with the video saying I was wrong, 100%. There's too many YouTubers out there that'll come right back and be like, I'm not wrong, here's why. And a week later, I'm not wrong, here's why. And you're like, bro, just let it go. You're wrong. Ben and Joel would hate each other within 1 hour moving in. Well, I mean, when you're that rich, I guess they technically could live in the same house. They could buy a damn townhouse complex if they wanted to, you know. So they could live together and never see each other. It's just a dumb thing to really, for anybody to believe when he said that. Be good to see Ben and Joe play the real ball under proper coaches for the first time. Yeah, man, I'm excited. That's what I'm saying. That's why everyone was sick of this Brett Brown thing, because it's like these players only have so many years in their career. You know, how many years are you going to keep the same coach when it doesn't look like anyone's progressing? You have to eventually be like, we need to change this to see if something is gonna look different. And in the long run, if the player never gets better or never progresses, then it was just the player. But you're not going to sit around and waste his whole career with the same coach if you're not winning. Winning is it at the end of the day. Even if a coach is a great coach that has a great history, if they fall short, at the end of the day, you want to try something different, you try something different. Like the Clippers firing Doc Rivers. I mean, I still think that's stupid because they chose Paul George over Doc Rivers, and Paul George is a flaming idiot. But at the end of the day, he fell short. They didn't accomplish what they wanted to accomplish, and that's the business. And, you know, you get rid of you change the coach. That's what it is. Dylan says, apologize to Brett Brown. Yeah, I got 10 supporters on buymeacoffee.com/runitback. You know, I've only had one coffee today, so if you want to buy me a coffee, go ahead over to buymeacoffee.com/runitback. We had 10 supporters, and I said I would do something crazy. People were telling me to buy a Jalen Hurts jersey and all this stuff, but honestly, it's right around Christmas time, and I'm not about to spend $150 on a damn NFL jersey just to prove a point. So, and I shipped one of those Miles Sanders jerseys to Ireland, and it cost me $110. And you know what? I'm the realist for that right there. Because when I realized, when I put this shipping into UPS and it said projected cost $110, a lot of YouTubers would have bailed. And they would have been like, sorry, bro, I can only ship to the US, whatever. I shelled out $110 of my own money to stick to my word and send that jersey to Ireland. So I deserve respect for that. But from now on, the contests are US only. I'm sorry, I can't be paying $110 to ship something overseas. But anyway, we got 10 supporters on buymeacoffee.com/runitback, and I said I would do something crazy. Somebody said I should shotgun a beer to open up a video, so I think that's what I'm going to do. I think my post-game Sixers video is going to start, if they beat the Celtics, is going to start with me shotgunning a beer on YouTube. I don't know if that's legal on YouTube. I know I'm allowed to drink alcohol on YouTube as long as I'm over 21. And as long as I'm not enticing people to drink underage, that's allowed on YouTube. So I would guess if I shotgun a beer, that's the same thing. I mean, YouTube can't really dictate how fast or slow I consume alcohol, right? Beer is fair game on YouTube. Yeah, I think I can do a beer bong. I can do whatever I want. I'm pretty sure. Yo, the Daily Drip, Stephen Conrad Jr., ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to the Daily Drip. Subscribe to him on YouTube. Part of the LibertyLine.com. Honest Philadelphia reporters. Not Liberty Ballers. Not any clickbait BS. Honest reporters at the Liberty Line. Before you do it, just be like, don't try this at home, kids. Yeah, absolutely. I might start doing that. If you're under 21, do not try this. Because we all know, nobody in this country drinks alcohol under the age of 21. Everybody follows the rules. Joe Bassie, do you smoke weed? No, I do not smoke weed. I used to use a pen that I used for anxiety, things like that. But honestly, I get more anxiety when I'm high sometimes. I get more. Victor Williams, how you doing, buddy? Appreciate you being here, man. Man, I'm hyped for the Sixers, man. We'll have to stream together sometime. Me, you, Steven, some other people, man. That'll be fun. Somebody asked me if I smoke weed. No, I get paranoid when I get high. I don't know why, man. It's a weird thing in my brain. I start to freak out and shit. So, no, I don't really smoke weed. Some people happens for some people it doesn't. You can cut your hair. No, I can cut my hair to cut my hair on YouTube. Oh man, Mitch, how you doing, man? Mitch is up in here, man. Everybody's up in here, man. This is crazy. I just went live in my car outside of my son's school. Why is that beard still on the face? You know, because I grow a beard and you can't, and I'm gonna keep growing it longer, just for you. You sad, sad man. You can't grow a beard. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not cutting my hair on YouTube, bro. Look at that, man. Look how long I got that. Look at these luscious locks, bro. I'm not cutting this. You're crazy. I'm next up in the process of making my channel. Zaire215. That's what's up, man. Hey, you don't need much. You don't need much to start a channel. A phone and really, shit, a phone, dude. You know, I'll give you a little bit of advice. You want to study SEO, search engine optimization. You want to study creative thumbnails. You want to study tags, having tags in your titles, having tags in your description. Study titles, tags, search engine optimization to get you those initial views. That's my advice. How many minutes for the two stars tonight? I would assume they're going to play about 2 games. Two quarters. I don't know what I'm saying. 2 games. They're gonna play 2 preseason games. They're gonna play 2 quarters, maybe 3 quarters. I would like 3 quarters, but you know it's a preseason game. But also, yeah, I'm streaming outside my son's school. Yep, waiting to pick him up. I get here early so I don't have to wait in the long line. And I didn't make a video today because I was gonna make a preview video. I really wanted to, and I know you guys would have hit that up. That would have had like 5,000 views at least, but I was lazy today. I woke up and sat around, drank coffee, laid with my dog, didn't feel like getting off the couch. So I'm sorry I disappointed you today with no preview video, but I'm going live outside the school to make up for it. Did you see Maury's tweet today? No, what was Maury's tweet today? I'd rather have healed over hardened, period. Yo, Marquise, you might be onto something there, man. Like, I like Buddy Hield's game. And he's a combo guard, not a ball hog, catch and shoot. I like Buddy Hield's game. Dylan Campbell says, I can beat you one-on-one. Dylan, how old are you? A. How tall are you? B. And is your jump shot broken, or do you have good form? Oh, Maury tweeted that emoji. Yeah, he tweeted that emoji before, man. That's that Ben Simmons emoji. Tobias better drop 42 tonight, and Ben better have a quadruple double. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so damn. It's crazy, man. And I'm actually super disappointed. You guys hear that Mark Zumoff isn't calling the game because he had back surgery. I wanted Mark Zumoff and we're running tonight. That's what I wanted. But we're not going to get to see that we're not going to get to hear that from Mark Zumoff, but we'll get Mark Zumoff soon enough. Zaire215, thanks for the advice. Yeah, man, anytime, brother, anytime. Seriously, man. Anybody that's making a YouTube channel that wants to do sports talk, that wants any advice on how to get initial followers, feel free, man. DM me on Twitter or Instagram, anywhere. I'm still not, I'm not huge on the internet right now, so I can still see DMs and reply to them. I mean, I'm sure when you get up to like 100,000 subscribers and shit, and your stuff's blowing up everywhere, you can't really read all the messages and everything, but I can still read messages. I miss a lot of comments in these live streams, but, if you really want your comment to get seen, you know what to do. You hit that super chat. Shake's going to be the sixth man. You think Shake's going to be the sixth man? Yeah, we didn't even talk about Shake Milton, man. Yeah, Shake. I can see Shake being. We ain't ever too big for our fans. Exactly, Victor. Even if I would, end up at around the 50,000, 100,000 subscriber mark, I would always take time to talk to the people that made this what it is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the kids are outside. I don't know if the school wants to be live streamed right now. The kids are outside, so I'm picking up my son, so I'm going to bounce up out of here. Thanks for coming through. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for talking Sixers. Go Sixers! Woo! I think I just yelled really loud. I hope I didn't scare anyone.